हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू अनदर वीडियो ऑन लो लेवल सिस्टम डिजाइन सीरीज। सो लास्ट वीडियो में हमने स्टैक ओवरफ्लो प्रॉब्लम को समझा था एंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ ब्लूप्रिंट उसका पूरा सॉल्यूशन डिजाइन किया था एंड उसी सॉल्यूशन को यूज करके आज हम उसका कोड लिखेंगे। तो चलिए विदाउट वेस्टिंग एनी फर्दर टाइम लेट्स स्टार्ट विद टुडेस डिस्कशन। सो दिस इज द ब्लूप्रिंट विच वी डिस्कस इन द लास्ट वीडियो, जहाँ पे हमने पहले फंक्शंस आइडेंटिफाई किए थे एंड देन कोर एंटिटीज और क्लासेस आइडेंटिफाई किए थे एंड देन फर्दर वी डिसाइडेड ऑन व्हाट और would be the data attributes or data members of each of those class and then हमने फिर relationship identify की थी for the enums as well as services and design patterns। तो यही सब चीज़ों का यूज़ करके हम आज अपना कोड लिखेंगे। मूविंग ऑन टू द कोडिंग पार्ट, सबसे पहले मैं आपको enums दिखा देता हूँ। सो देयर वुड बी टू काइंड्स ऑफ enums which we would define। वन इज पोस्ट टाइप। सो यहाँ पे हमने एक पोस्ट एक जेनेरिक क्लास बनाया है एंड अ पोस्ट कैन बी ऑफ आइदर अ टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन और अ टाइप ऑफ आंसर। सो टू आइडेंटिफाई कि ये पोस्ट कौन से टाइप का पोस्ट है, सो वी हैव दिस enum, ओके, एंड फर्दर वी हैव दिस enum और क्वेश्चन स्टेटस, दैट मीन्स क्वेश्चन ओपन है या फिर आंसर्ड है। सो उसके लिए हमने ये enum बनाया है। Next thing is we would create different models. So models are nothing but a representation of real world entities. So सबसे पहले let me talk about post. So post एक generic class है या फिर abstract class भी आप मान सकते हो and it has the data members like text, author, both, created at and updated at. Okay. And बाकी सारे constructor and getter setter methods हैं. Now further, both question and answer is a kind of post. They both are a type of post. So while defining a class question, we extended it with a post so that question will become a subclass of a class post. So जो data members post class में हैं, वो सभी are a part of question as well. Additionally, we have some more data members like topics, list of answers as well as accepted answers, because a question can be related to multiple topics as well as question can have multiple answers, but only one of those answer would be accepted answer and the person जिसने वो question पूछा है that same person can only accept that answer. So ये भी एक business logic है जो हम बाद में discuss करेंगे. Others are just getter setter methods. Then we have answer, which is also a type of post. यहाँ पे we have one question parameter as well as is accepted boolean parameter. So whenever this parameter is true, that means this answer is accepted for a particular question by a asker or a person who has asked that question. Further, we have two more classes, that is topic. Topic एक simple class है जिसके अंदर हम topic का name define कर रहे हैं and there are getter setter methods here. And then we have a class user. So user के अंदर we have data members like name, role, subscribe topics list and then a list of question asked as well as list of answers given. So यहाँ पे 3 list है हमारे पास and further these are just a getter setter methods. Now next thing is we have factory design pattern. So a post can be type of question as well as a post can be type of answer. उनको create करने के लिए हमने यहाँ पे बनाया है factory. So factory design pattern is a design pattern जहाँ पे हम object creation का logic लिखते हैं because it is a part of creational design pattern as well as factory क्या है real life में factory works as creating some of the products. Similarly यहाँ पे in our code factory will work as creating some of the objects that is required. So यहाँ पे हम 2 types के objects create कर रहे हैं, that is question का object और answer का object based on the post type. Here I have used as a array of objects. So by defining this, there can be 0 additional parameters as well as more than 0, that is 1 or 2 additional parameters. And उस additional parameter का type मैंने यहाँ पे generic as a object रखा है so that I can accept any type of parameter here. So this is like an array of object which I am expecting from the input wherever this method is getting called, and that can be a type of list of topic or a type of question, right? So this is how you can accept a list of arguments where you don't know what is the type of the argument. So यहाँ पे हमने generic type object रखा है and this is to define that there is an array of arguments here and it can be of length 0 or 1 or 2. And further we have different services. Now before I move to the services, first I have created a database with the help of hash map. So I have one hash map for user जहाँ पे I will store each user corresponding to the username, then topics corresponding to the topic name, question corresponding to the question ID as well as current user. One thing to notice here is these all are static variables. That means they are accessible from the database class. So these are initialized at a class level and not at an object level. So that means there would be only one instance of this variable, let's say current user or questions or topics. ये सभी variables सिर्फ एक ही बार initialize होंगे throughout the application lifecycle. And because these are static members. I can directly access those without creating an object of database class. That is how static works in Java. मुझे database का object बनाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है to access the static variables because those are static, those are present at the class level, and वो सभी objects के लिए एक ही बार initialize होंगे जब class load हुआ अब हमारी application class loader में. So वो एक ही बार load होंगे ये सभी variables, and throughout the application life cycle वो एक ही बार create होंगे. So even if there are, let's say, multiple objects of database class, there would be only one instance of user, topics, question, and current user because all these are static. Further, topic service create kiya hai. So here we have this method get or create topic. So if there is a topic already existing with a topic name, then we are not doing anything. But if the topic name does not exist in the topic hash map, then we would add the topic name, okay, in our database, and then we would return the topic object. So this is a simple thing. Further, we have user service. So user service के अंदर we have two methods like subscribe and show profile. So यहाँ पे भी we want to accept a list of string, right? That's why we took a list of string like string and triple dot to accept a list of string here in the topic names because user can subscribe multiple topics at a time. Then further हमने print करवाया and then हमने topic service की method को call किया है get or create topic. So this is also a static method. See, so there is no requirement to create an object of topic service. So first we like got the topic object and then we added the topic object to the list of subscribe topic. So get subscribe topic के अंदर we would get the subscribe topic list and in that list we would add the new topic. So this parameter is already there in user model. एंड देन फर्दर शो प्रोफाइल के अंदर ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं है, हमने सिर्फ यहाँ पे यूज़र की डिटेल्स को प्रिंट करवाया है लाइक प्रोफाइल एंड द नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड एज वेल एज नंबर ऑफ आंसर सबमिटेड. सो यूज़र सर्विस सिंपल है, ऑथ सर्विस भी ज़्यादा कुछ है नहीं इसमें, ये भी सिंपल ही है. सो वेन एवर अ न्यू यूजर कम फॉर साइन अप वी विल आस्क फॉर यूजर नेम एज वेल एज रोल. एंड फर्दर if the database already contains the username, then we will say that this user already exists, else we will create the new user and add that user in our database. Also we will set the current user as this new user. So while doing sign up we are also doing the login process as well by doing this. Further this is a logout process. Simply हमने current user को null कर दिया है यहाँ पे. There is no password based authentication. This is like simple like sign up login we are doing here. And login के अंदर भी simple है. So while doing login the username should exist in our database. If it does not exist, then we will throw an error like user does not exist. Else we will set the current user as this user and then we would log that user in our system. So we had one benefit here is there would be only one user logged in at a time. So ये question में ही define था. So if I show you this, so yeah, यहाँ पे that is defined कि for simplicity you can assume only one user to be logged in at a time. So due to this हमें session manage करने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी because एक टाइम पे सिर्फ एक ही user log in होगा. Because this is more of a low level system design and not a complete application. Low level system design में हम focus करते हैं on the quality of code and how well the code is written and how well the solid principles and design patterns are applied. That is our aim. So the requirements would be simple in any LLD problem. And the next thing is we have post service. So post service में मैंने सबसे पहले initialize किया है a static variable that is question counter. This will act as a question ID. Now since this is a static variable, this would be available at a class level. And if let's say there are 10 different objects of post service, उन सभी objects के लिए question counter तो एक ही variable होगा. Here we have methods like add question, answer question as well as show question, accept answer, upvote answer. काफ़ी सारे methods हैं, one by one go through करते हैं. Since I add question, we will get the text of the question as well as list of topics to which this question belongs. So हमने पहले topics को iterate किया and इसको एक list में add किया. If the topic exists, then directly add कर दिया. If it not exists, then ये topic service will create a new topic object and return to us. So now we have list of topic. User ने list of string add किया था, supply किया था, but we converted this to list of topics because this question will accept only list of topic and not the list of string. And the next thing is हमने post factory को use करके create post किया where we are passing post type as question and the text as well as current user from the database and then topic list. So this is a list of topic. So ये हमें एक post बना के दे देगा and this post would be of type question. फिर हमने question counter increment किया and then we added this question to our database, to our hash map. And then further करंट यूजर के अंदर भी वी हैव अ लिस्ट ऑफ क्वेश्चन दैट इज आस्क्ड बाय द यूजर, राइट? वी हैव दिस लिस्ट क्वेश्चन आस्क, सो उसके अंदर भी क्वेश्चन ऐड कर दिया. So this was all about adding a question. Now about answering a question, we are taking two input parameters, that is a question text as well as answer text. पहले तो ये question exist करना चाहिए. So we are iterating our database questions and we are checking if the question exists or not. पहले तो हमने इसको iterate किया and हमने check किया if there is any question in the database जिसका text equals to question text. If this condition matches, then we are going inside. Now we have one more condition. If you see, we have to apply this business logic that user can only answer the question if they subscribe to the topic to which question belongs. So let's say a question is belonging to two topics, let's say Java and JDK, but let's say user has only subscribed to Java and Hadoop, so user has not subscribed to a topic JDK. Then in this case user should not be able to answer that question. So that same logic we have added here. So we are taking a topic list to which this question belong as well as subscribe topic or the list of topics to which user has subscribed. Now if there is any such topic in the topic list that is not a part of subscribe topic, so if there is any such topic, in that case we will throw this error and we will directly return. So we will tell user that you are not supposed to answer this question because you have not subscribed to the topic. So the next thing is user has to subscribe to a topic and then user will be able to answer this question. So this is how we handle this business logic. And further, let's say we have done with this iteration, and let's say there is no such question. Okay, so we will throw an error that no such question exists, and then let's say if the question also exists, then we will create a new post for our answer. So यहाँ पे हमने post type answer pass किया, and the last parameter optional parameter में हमने question pass किया है. So we will get a post of a type answer, and then we will add this answer to the list of answers to which the question have, and then also database for a current user के अंदर भी हमने ये get answers given के अंदर भी ये answer add कर दिया because this user has submitted this answer, and then yeah, this complete operation is successful. So this was all about answer question. The second thing is show question. ये तो काफ़ी सिंपल ही है, हमने डेटाबेस क्वेश्चंस को आइटरेट किया है एंड इफ देयर इज एनी सच क्वेश्चन दैट मैचेस, देन हमने उसको शो करवाया है एज वेल एज हमने उसका पैरामीटर शो किया है दैट इफ द आंसर इज एक्सेप्टेड और नॉट. सो फॉर ईच आंसर, सो क्वेश्चन कैन हैव मल्टीपल आंसर्स, तो सभी हमने पहले क्वेश्चन को प्रिंट किया एंड देन ऑल द आंसर्स that this question have, because a question can have let's say 3 to 5 different answers, so वो सभी हमने print करवाया है. So this will fulfill this requirement that user should be able to view details of a single question and the responses. So उसको fulfill करने के लिए we have this method. The next method is accept answer. This is where the user will approve one of the answers. Now सबसे पहले तो ये question exist होना चाहिए database में, वो check किया. If नहीं है then we have thrown this error. Okay, and we would simply return from here. And the next thing is if question is not equal to null, so let me remove this because this is already checked here. So only when the question is not null we will come to this if, and then we are checking if this author equals to current answer. See, the answer will be only accepted by the person who has asked those question. So जो question का author है should be the current user of the database, then only this person would be able to accept the answer. If this condition is wrong, then we will like throw an error that only asker can accept the answer. Else we would go iterate through the list of answers, and if any such answer that matches the answer text, we would mark that as accepted. Okay, so if I go inside mark accepted, is accepted को हमने यहाँ पे true किया है. Simple logic, and then हमने यहाँ पे print किया है that answer is accepted. Else हमने print किया है that answer not found. Okay, so that was all about how we are accepting the answer. And then the next thing is upvote answer. So upvote answer के लिए भी we are taking two parameters, question text and answer text. And because we have to again check कि question exist कर रहा है या नहीं database में, that we checked. And if the question does not exist, हमने return कर दिया by telling the user the question not found. And in the else case, if there is a question, then we are iterating through all the answers that this question have. And then even for upvoting an answer, the user should have subscribed all the topics. So we have this logic. Users can upvote question or answer only if they have subscribed to the topic to which question belongs. So that's why first we are iterating the answer, and then we are checking if there is any answer that exists that matches this answer text, and then we are checking has the user subscribed to all the topics to which this question belongs. If yes, then हम upvote करेंगे. If no, if एक भी ऐसा topic निकला जो यूजर ने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया हो बट द टॉपिक इज एसोसिएटेड विद दैट क्वेश्चन, दैट इन दैट केस वी विल टेल द यूजर दैट you have to subscribe to this topic to upvote this answer, and we would return from here. So that was all about upvote answer. Now the next thing we should focus on is the design patterns we have for feed services. So as I mentioned in the past video कि हमारे पास two different methods है to create the feed, to add the filters to the feed. एक तो है normal feeds जिसमें हम सब कुछ शो करेंगे, दूसरा है feeds with a filter जिसके अंदर two different types of filters हैं. So one is topic name based filter एंड सेकंड इज आंसर का क्वेश्चन का स्टेटस के बेस पे फिल्टर है, ये तो क्वेश्चन इज आंसर और ओपन. सो वी हैव दिस टू टाइप्स ऑफ filter here and we want to provide the functionality to user to select one of the filters dynamically, and उसके लिए हमने strategy design pattern का implementation किया है. So strategy design pattern के अंदर we create one interface that is feed filter strategy, जिसके अंदर एक method है filter that takes the list of question and वो एक strategy के basis पे logic apply करके हमें एक smaller set of questions देता है. Let's understand this with an example. So ये है topic based filtration. So this will implement this interface, and here we have list of topic that we are passing in the input parameter while defining this constructor. So whenever you want to initialize topic based or tag based filtration strategy, then you have to pass the list of topics. And further यहाँ पे filter method which is inside this interface उसका ओवरराइड किया है यहाँ पे. एंड इस फिल्टर मेथड के अंदर लॉजिक सिंपल है, हमने सभी क्वेश्चन को आइटरेट किया है वाया स्ट्रीम एंड उसमें से वही क्वेश्चन को फिल्टर किया है जहाँ पे देयर इज अ डिसजॉइंट सेट. सो नॉट अ डिसजॉइंट सेट है, दैट मीन्स द टॉपिक ऑफ दैट क्वेश्चन एग्जिस्ट इन दिस लिस्ट ऑफ टॉपिक्स, देन वी आर कलेक्टिंग दिस इनटू अ न्यू लिस्ट. If the topic is a disjoint set, that means the topic does not exist in the list of topics. So वो सब topics हम नहीं लेंगे. So this is how this logic is working. So यहाँ पे हमने Java 8 का यूज़ किया है because we are using stream and filter functions, not a simple for loop and if else. This is a use of Java streams. Further we have question status based strategy, right? Question status क्या होना चाहिए? It can be open या answered. तो यही सेम चीज़ हम यहाँ पे ले रहे हैं from the user input while defining the constructor. So if the question status open है तो जो questions open है वही हम list में add करेंगे. So this is like directly checking कि question status input parameter में जो है and current question का जो status है, if they matches then add that to the list. Okay, so this is also simple filter. Now this was all about strategy design pattern, but there was one more requirement कि let's say user को दोनों filters एक साथ लगाने हो, that is let's say user को filter with topics भी करना है as well as उस filter का result पे only question जो open हो वही आने चाहिए, वो दिखाना है user को. So there are two filters needs to be applied for at a given time. तो उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे? One way is हम फिर से एक हर क्लास बनाएं जिसके अंदर लॉजिक हो टॉपिक बेस्ड फिल्ट्रेशन एंड क्वेश्चन स्टेटस बेस्ड फिल्ट्रेशन. तो ये वाला लॉजिक एज वेल एज ये लॉजिक, इन दोनों को कंबाइन करके एक नया क्लास बनाए जिसमें दोनों का कंबाइन लॉजिक हो. दिस इज वन वे. But is this the right way to do? No, because this is not extensible. कल को let's say there are three different strategies and तीनों strategies आपको apply करना है, user को apply करना है. Then in that case हम क्या नया object फिर से बनाएंगे? No, that is not the right way to do. And that's why we have decorator design pattern. So decorator design pattern के अंदर एक base object होता है जिसको हम decorate करते हैं with additional functionalities. So let's say if user want both this kind of filter, तो हम पहले base feeds का object बनाएंगे, फिर उसको wrap करेंगे with topic based filter, and then हम फिर उसको again wrap करेंगे with question status based filter. And इसे हम करते हैं with the help of decorator design pattern. So inside decorator design pattern, we have an abstract class or a base class जहाँ पे हम wrapper object create करते हैं. So this will also implement feed filter strategy because there was one rule inside decorator कि जो original object का type है that would be the same of a base class in a decorator. So हमें same interface को तो implement करना ही है यहाँ पे, but यहाँ पे we would accept one more input parameter that is feed filter strategy from the user. So we have added this to our constructor, and then ये जो wrapper है, wrapper strategy object है, उसको हमने wrap कर दिया with a filter. So this filter we are applying, okay, and this filter is a part of this interface. So हमने ये filter apply किया है. Now इसको run time में ऐसे work करेगा. So we have multi-fit filter decorator, okay, and here we would like accept a list of strategies कि यूजर को कौन से strategies अप्लाई करने हैं, like topic based filtration या फिर question based strategy. So ये list of strategies हम इसे input parameter में ले रहे हैं from user, So यहाँ पे एक लिस्ट ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट्स हम ले रहे हैं and all those objects would be a type of feed filter strategy, and then we have this method filter here, and inside this filter we are running a for loop. So एक के बाद एक नई नई functionalities हम add कर रहे हैं on this basic or the base class, that is strategy. So here also we have overridden the filter method जहाँ पे हमने list of question लिया है, that is a result which is all the question as of now, but उसके ऊपर one by one हम strategies apply कर रहे हैं. So we are iterating the list of strategies with the help of this for loop, and then let's say first strategy apply की, then after that we will get some list of question, उसको फिर से result में store करवाया. Now again the for loop फिर run, second strategy apply की, उसने भी कुछ list of questions हमें दिया in the result, and then this is how let's say we have applied the first strategy, that is topic based filtration, then we apply second strategy, that is question status based filtration. इन दोनों ने one after the other result दिया है, the result would be a list of questions. So this is how we applied multiple strategies at a given time. So let's say this list can be extensible to 10 different strategies as well. So now this code is extensible, right? हम ये for loop ही run करेंगे for 10 different strategies. अब चलिए इसे समझते हैं with the help of feed service कि हमने feed service में इसको कैसे यूज किया है. नाउ यहाँ पे feed service क्लास देखते हैं. So feed service के अंदर फर्स्ट मेथड है show feed, जहाँ पे हम सभी क्वेश्चंस को आइटरेट कर रहे हैं एंड उसको प्रिंट कर रहे हैं. And then we have show feed by topic. So show feed by topic के अंदर we will get a list of string, that is topic name, and then we will get the filtered feed based on topic name. So we have this private method here inside feed service जो topic name and is question answer दो parameters लेता है. Now this topic name, if it is not equal to null, then we will apply the tag based filtration strategy or topic based filtration strategy, right? And so one more thing, यहाँ पे at the end we are calling multi-feed filter decorator, and this will accept a list of strategies. So that's why firstly we have created a list of strategies here, and then if the topic name is not equal to null, that means we have to apply topic name based filtration. तो हमने एक नई strategy का object create किया, that is topic that is tag based filter strategy, और उसके अंदर list of topic पास किया है. Cool. And then we have one more strategy to apply, that is if the question is answered or not. So if the question answered ये null नहीं है, in that case we will create the object of question status based filter strategy, and उसको भी हम list of strategies में apply करेंगे. Now if this is empty, तो हम print कर देंगे कि there are no filters or no questions to display based on these filters. Else हमने यहाँ पे multi feed filter decorator का object create किया है with a list of strategies, and then inside this we have called the filter function. So ये एक list of questions end में लाके देगा, see list of questions, and then this get filter feed we have called from here show feed by topic. तो यहाँ पे हमें list of question मिल गया and हमने उसको सिर्फ print करवा दिया. Same thing we have done with show feed answered. तो यहाँ पे we are taking one input parameter from the user, and इस केस में हमने टॉपिक नेम नल पास किया है, बट वी हैव पास दिस बुलियन पैरामीटर. तो यहाँ पे भी हमें स्ट्रेटेजी को अप्लाई करके लिस्ट ऑफ क्वेश्चन मिल जाएंगे. नाउ लेट्स से टुमारो देयर इज वन मोर स्ट्रेटेजी टू इंप्लीमेंट. इन दैट केस हम यहाँ पे एक स्ट्रेटेजी का ऑब्जेक्ट बनाएंगे, एंड देन यहाँ पे एक और पैरामीटर पास करेंगे, एंड वी विल चेक इफ दैट पैरामीटर इज नॉट नल, देन हम एक और स्ट्रेटेजी लिस्ट ऑफ स्ट्रेटेजीज में ऐड कर देंगे. सो इससे हमारा काम बहुत ही ईजी हो जाएगा. एंड एज ऑफ नाउ देयर इज नो रिक्वायरमेंट टू टेक बोथ टॉपिक नेम एज वेल एज दिस बूलियन आंसर into one filter. That means there is no requirement to combine both this filter, but वो भी requirement हुई, then also we are good. We will pass both this parameter to this method and our code will work. And now comes to the client code or the last file, that is main.java. I know कि वीडियो काफ़ी लंबा हो गया है, बट प्रॉब्लम भी काफ़ी कॉम्प्लेक्स था. दिस वॉज अ बिट कॉम्प्लेक्स और वेरी गुड क्वालिटी ऑफ क्वेश्चन, जहाँ पे हमने फैक्ट्री डिजाइन पैटर्न, स्ट्रेटेजी एंड डेकोरेटेड डिजाइन पैटर्न अप्लाई किया है. देयर वर मल्टीपल मॉडल्स एज वेल एज सर्विसेज दैट यू हैव टू बिल्ड इन दिस प्रॉब्लम. सो यहाँ पे मेन मेथड के अंदर लेट मी फर्स्ट ट्राई टू रन दिस एंड लेट अस गो थ्रू द आउटपुट फर्स्ट कि क्या क्या प्रिंट किया इसने. सो वी हैव done a sign up with a username Sachin with the role developer. फिर Sachin has subscribed to these topics. Okay, and Sachin has added 2 questions जो हमने यहाँ पे display करवाया है. And then Sachin is called show feed. So these 2 questions were shown. And then Sachin has called this show feed by topic filtration method जहाँ पे topic name Java पास किया है. Then in that case we are showing only Java related question. See, this was a Java related question. This don't have a Java tag, so we won't show here. Then JDK related उसने filter लगाया. Then in that case both question वर शोन हियर राइट, फिर बाय टॉपिक जेडीके स्टार्टेड. सो यहाँ पे दोनों क्वेश्चन शो करा एंड देन वी हैव शोइंग द फिट फॉर द क्वेश्चन दैट आर आंसर्ड, बट देयर इज नो सच क्वेश्चंस, सो यहाँ पे कुछ प्रिंट नहीं हुआ. फर्दर, कल्याण हैज लॉग्ड इन, Kalyan has subscribed to this topic. Kalyan has called show feed. Kalyan has done add question. So question. Um, so this is where Kalyan started. Show feed and question is added. Now Kalyan has called answer question for this question. Does Hadoop work on JDK 11? So this has two topics, right? Hadoop and JDK. But since Kalyan has not subscribed to JDK, so at this moment Kalyan was not able to answer this. Here, topic not subscribed JDK, so user cannot answer this question because Kalyan has not subscribed to JDK. Then I made Kalyan to subscribe Java and JDK so that Kalyan can answer to this question. So yeah, when the next time when Kalyan called answer question, then it worked. Answer has been added. Okay, cool. Now we have show feed. This now there is one more question which Kalyan asked, which is present in this feed. Okay, cool. Then Kalyan did a log out. देन लोकेश लॉग्ड इन, फिर उसने भी कुछ ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म किए एंड देन सचिन लॉग्ड इन अगेन. ओके, तो यहाँ पे सचिन इज एक्सेप्टिंग वन आंसर. Does Hadoop work on JDK 11? And this was the answer given by some of the users. So Sachin want to accept this answer or mark this answer as an accepted answer. So यहाँ पे show feed ended and then show profile of Kalyan. Okay, and then show question किया. So when we did this show question, we have also shown that there is one answer which is provided by Kalyan, and then Sachin wants to accept this answer. So Sachin accepted that answer. This answer is now accepted. Now if we do like show profile for Kalyan, that is like question is one, answer is one, because Kalyan one answer is accepted, and then we are doing a show feed for the question that are answered. So this question is now answered. There are two more questions which are not answered. So which is done here, which is presented by show feed answer false. So yeah guys, that's all for today's video. I know कि वीडियो थोड़ा लंबा हो गया है, but I hope you understood कि हमने इसको कोड में कैसे कन्वर्ट किया. ब्लूप्रिंट तो हमने पिछले वीडियो में बना लिया था, बट हमने इसको कोड में आज कन्वर्ट किया. एंड देन यहाँ पे हमने बहुत सारे मेथड्स को कॉल करवाया है टू टेस्ट अवर फंक्शनलिटी. सो आई होप यू गाइस अंडरस्टूड दिस क्वेश्चन. आई विल ट्राई टू ऐड दिस कोड इन माई गिटहब, सो आप भी एक बार अच्छे से इसको देख सको. एंड अभी मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, जहाँ हम एक और नया क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करेंगे, बिकॉज जितनी ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस करेंगे उतना ही आपके लिए बेहतर होगा. सो आई गेस अभी मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. टिल देन कीप लर्निंग.